So let's take a good look at it this time. So I can feel less like a crazy person. Did I not try to break you? That's what it was. I saw it as an aquarium, so I didn't try to break it. But it's not an aquarium. Not an aquarium at all. That makes it really hard to make these defensible locations. They have to be pointing at like these angles, basically, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that at all. There we go. Did not mean to hit it. Whoops. Yeah, it's not quite TF2 where you beat them with your wrench to heal them. Alright, well now I can kind of see the windows, I guess. Not that I really even know if there's going to be anything that attacks them in the first place at this point. But, you know, both of them were fake barriers. And the waterfall was fake, so... Yeah, almost anything can be fake, but so far it seems like... It's probably to make it more believable in-universe, so that the people wouldn't see them and be surprised by them. They're probably mostly glass objects that turn out to not be glass objects, but instead nasty surprises. Where do you go? Right. That's how I first found out about the whole secret glass situation, was I went crawling through there. Ooh. Psycholytic converter or something like that. Psycholytic. When psi meter's empty, powers will consume health instead at an increased rate. Gross. No, bad idea. Reduces psi cost of more powers. Boost the amount of time damage done by a thing. Things I don't have. I have to find myself some more plugins to justify investing more in that stuff. Oh god, it's so bright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Are you hiding anything under there? Nope. I want to find lizards and bugs. There we go. Just some more good old-fashioned duck beer. Nothing to be concerned about here. I bet this light is bad for stealth. Is that more guts of the thing I already killed? Oh. Something that was surprisingly lootable. So I originally didn't go here because I thought it was going to lead to deep storage, and I thought I'd check that out later, but it seems like it might not lead to anything in particular. Well, that was some confusing collision. It's the reployers. Don't trust the reployers. They could be mimics. Mimic reployers. Oh, there's someone. Heron Buckley. At least these people die with a lot of stuff, I guess. Useful. There's a recycler funeral. Wasn't really planning on the body specifically, but just trying to clear out some of the room space, because it's so crowded in here. Thought I'd get a few things as a result. Can you not grab that because it went through the wall? I think that's going to be it for all on here. So, can I get that? Where was it? There you are. Sneaky, sneaky, trying to escape me. Right, we've been on top and below. It's really similar to that one room we were in the, what was the place called? The place where they invented the bolt caster and stuff like that. Or they built it and stuff. That's the same general over and below setup. But that had a lot more going on in it. This place doesn't seem to have a ton going on beyond just the idea that this waterfall and a few other things are fake. Are like fake hologram things they set up in weird ways. Can I jump back out with my super jumping? Oh. Got a little weirdly collidey there. There we go. Ah! That's confusing. When you're below it, you can't see where the remaining glass is. Well, this is a trip. So the entire waterfall's fake, right? I can climb up it too. Ah, kind of. I can't see it. It's two-dimensional. It's a being from another dimension. Well, that was amusing. Take that visual effect implying maybe a waterfall, but actually not. I'm on to you. You're not fooling me. Except for the part where you totally fooled me and I got attacked by something. That happened. Alright. I think I've gotten far enough along that I can feel relatively okay with the idea of oh. Did I put you there or were you already broken? I don't remember. Wow, that music sting really implies I'm about to be attacked. Evelyn McCarthy. Sorry. Oh my goodness, another one. So many people died here, and I get so many resources out of that. At some point, I just should stack all these turrets on top of each other and throw a recycler charge at those. There, it's all mine. I get all the raw resources. That thing's super explosive. Yeah, this time it's about time, I think, for me to let everyone out and hope and see if who survived the whole situation there. I went down there already, right? I feel like I remember going down here. Oh, I came out of here. Right. That's where I climbed up in the first place before I got the other door open. Okay, so what? Wow. So instead of going up there and discovering that place, I could have gone down left and I would have ended up in there. That would have been a very different early development of how this place is laid out. Oh, hi. Gennady Mironov. That's not a name I'm familiar with. Gennady. How you guys feeling in there, huh? You guys alright? Where are you? Didn't even need to hack it this time. Activate sprinklers. Oh. Why would I want to activate the sprinklers? Can I do something to cure them all? Could be. Oh, the door is open over there. Ah!
Doctor, what happened? Where? Oh God, please tell me you killed that thing. I came up here to deploy the EATs. The Eradicator turrets. Then it was like all the color bled from the world. Everything had an edge to it. I couldn't control myself. But the EATs are still in the small arms closet nearby. We could still use them. Here's the code. I'm going to make my way to the cargo bay. Security was supposed to fall back there. Sarah will have my ass if I don't.
Hey, we got storage ARs. Oh, that's the one I already got, isn't it? So you're gonna go meet up with the person that was hiding away in that one spot. They're like, don't bother with us right now. Seems like they're gonna go there instead of to the lobby. We saved Rani. We saved a human person. Where'd the guy go? The guy's not in here. He didn't die, did he? I thought he just got mind controlled, but then they're all safe now.
I'm going to head down to Cargo Bay. Don't want to make Sarah mad. Even if she didn't make it, she'll still find a way to take it out on me. If anyone ever says a bad word about you, I'll knock them silly.
Well, I'm saving someone at least. I take all of these tomatoes, so I can go back to having 11 billion items in my inventory to eat. And I assume if I run the sprinklers, that it would then cause the tomatoes to grow.
Did you find the EATs? I hope they shred those things.
There we go. Spare parts. So everything's unlocked now, as it's supposed to be. I'm wondering if there's like an exposed power line somewhere, and like if you did the sprinklers, it would electrocute the monster that was in here. Already found you? Yeah, that was the back door. Shotgun critical. Excuse me? Increases critical chance rate when firing the shotgun, yes. Sneak attacks restored a little bit of psi. Like a Typhon, you might do a fear blast. Increases the amount of time needed to complete a scan. Alright, so let's get rid of the sneak attacks one, because I can now just heal my psi by drinking water. Shotgun critical plus plus? Was there a plus and a was there a shotgun critical and a shotgun critical plus that was supposed to come first? Because dang. Skipping to the end of that progression system, aren't I? No complaints. These are all normal edible items, right? And I'm just getting tons of them now? So I'll never run out, and maybe can, like, even recycle the ones that are not from this set, because they, those ones don't stack as well, because there's not as many of them. Whereas here, I'm getting a ton of the same thing. Oh yeah, there's the pomegranates. We've seen you before. Well, now we know why there's so many banana peels and stuff like that everywhere. Stuff's just everywhere. Give me your food items that I didn't work for. Although I kind of made this place, probably. Or my family did. Or something. So, kind of made them? In a way? I think that is all of... Oh, no, it's not. Look at all those glowies over there. Wouldn't want to miss out on any. This is absurd. I get them all? How's that inventory looking? Like there's too many items in it? Because I would guess so. I have 18 lemons, 7 pomegranates, 20 tomatoes, 24 bananas. Yeah, that'll stack nicely. And I have 135 edible food items to heal me with. Jeez. I feel like at some point the number of items in my inventory might cause lag or something. Like in Morrowind. I just want to see how well how much platforming there is here. Because that's the cool thing about the level design of Arcane Studios, is they have a lot of verticality built in by default. Hello, weird texture issue. They can climb on top of these things and go around to the top of the room without going directly into people. Is there a way to get out, though? I definitely could have climbed in from the outside because there was no roof. In which case I would have been able to do some interesting things, but I don't know if I can climb out that way without stacking something or pulling some kind of trick. Yeah, I don't see any ledges to climb on. Probably gonna have to use hip. Some of you. Oh, lip. Don't give me no lip. Oh. He gave me lip. Hit. Okay. Oh. First person platforming, y'all. First person platforming. There's lips everywhere. This place is super not great for climbing in, is it? There's definitely pipes everywhere to help you, like, sneak around and stuff like that when you're planning your approach. But after that, I don't know. Ah. Oh. For a manually placed platform that can go basically anywhere, it's surprisingly not friendly to stand on at times. Yep, I did it. I did it. I accomplished the thing I wanted to do for no reason. Yay. Wow, there is not a roof up here. I didn't realize just how much there would not be a roof up here. It is just some bars. There's not... I thought that maybe, like, there would be, like, a walkway. Like a square-shaped walkway that goes around the main perimeter. And that maybe the main ceiling in the, like, the middle of the ceiling would be, like, a hollow space. But no. There just isn't a roof of any kind. Huh. That's a trip. Well, you definitely get a sense of how high we are compared to the rest of the level around me. So that's Alex Yu's office up there. I don't think I can, like, jump over there or anything. Oh, or maybe I can! Sweet! Hi. Here I am. Hello, Alex Yu. Family member. Asshole. Wow, that actually worked. Are there any... Oh! Wow. I need to stop hitting right click. It actually is almost like a jump scare with how loud it is when I'm not ready for it. You still have to hack it from up here. Interesting. Just checking your perimeter. Who wouldn't want to have any surprises? I could jump directly onto your balcony, couldn't I? Oh! Well, this is a weird place to end up, kind of an accident. Okay, you looked a little... I was briefly concerned that that was Morgan Yu, and I'm like, how is there another me? Oh, this took a twist.
Captain? I thought... Your shift isn't for another 2 hours, but I need you to come in now. Is everything okay? No, it's not. Stop by my cabin first. Bring the gun from my safe. Transmitting the key code. Right away, Captain.
The golden gun. We got the code to Jada Marks' safe, got the key card to her room. They were said to bring a gun, something's wrong, but not much information past that point. And you can see through this texture, because they didn't texture in that one specific spot. Hello. This game seems to be hitching a little bit more, all of a sudden, in this specific area. Not entirely surprised by it, it's kind of chaotic looking. Wow, the inside of this rock is hollowed out and fake. Oh, that's the place where the mimic is. One of you is a mimic. There you go. That's where that was when I went through that thing and I saw up through that window right there. That was the spooky mimic. Well, at least I got... No, whoa. That was a big hitch right there.
Yesterday's batch was an abysmal failure. Piss-poor route initiation. However, Dr. Lin from Psychotronics was kind enough to provide me with a sample of material that should multiply the effectiveness of the phytohormones when applied to already mature plants. I expect reduced time to maturity, increased yield, and an above-normal salutary effect. Hopefully, it doesn't taste like shit. I just need permission to run the plan through the fabricator.
A lot of dead people right here. Oh. He didn't get to finish what he started there, I don't think. The sad thing is when you see like, someone planning their work and they're in the middle of a process and like, oh, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. And then you get there and it's like, oh, they just died there. That was the outcome. The end. Alright, Alex, you.
You used to sneak into my room when we were kids, hack into my computer. I still remember when you ruined my Galactic Conquistador save files. I broke your arm when I found out. I regret that now. But I'm still not fond of you messing with my stuff.
Jesus. I messed with their save file and they freaking think I've already read this one too, the art. They broke my arm? Jesus. That escalation. Don't think I've ever done that with my brother when we fought over video games. Midnight Songs, classic anthology of Tang Dynasty verse. Cannot read that. I wonder if that's some sort of clue for a puzzle of some kind. Something to potentially keep in mind, I suppose. So how are we on upgrades? Because I've got to have... Do I only have 5 weapon upgrade kits? Oh, I only have 5. For some reason I thought I would have more. Oh well. Where's my... Here's my shotgun. How you looking? You're completely upgraded across the entire board. How about you? Shots per round we can go for. Then, by comparison, the pistol is, could still go for accuracy. And the glue gun... Right, we need lab tech for that. But bonus incapacitation rate's pretty worth it. How are we doing on neuromods? Should I just go and cave and finally buy that first rank of... It's gonna cost me 2 more. So we're not there yet. Let's go for accuracy in the pistol for now. And we'll go as we go. Or maybe... magazine capacity a bit too. Maybe max out the magazine. There we go. Because the, yeah, the pistol, I'll fire a bunch, then I'll have to reload because it's just so many individual shots that I'm firing into one target sometimes. So being able to really unload for a while could probably be worth it. Is that a neuromod? Yep. A neuromod in front of a skull that's suspended in a weird thing. That specifically seems... Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a model of how neuromods are installed on some level, but it also kind of reminds me of Dishonored stuff I saw around, I think. Neural Horizon 2. Brandy's story. Case studies neuromod donors and recipients. I asked Brandy if she felt betrayed by her paraplexus. She nodded. Not in agreement, but understanding my point. Because they discovered that they could map my brain, but I can't accept a neuromod myself? Her smile became firmer. I think that makes the gift more meaningful. It would be a year before it was quietly decided that by TranStar to receive no further neural maps, connectomies from paraplexus patients citing unspecified risks. Oh, this person's all like, I have paraplexus, so I can't use neuromods, but I'll give them anyway and donate them to the system because it's a gift. And it's meaningful. And then, like, yeah, we're not going to take any more of them from people that have paraplexus. So like, oh, well, there goes that. Get shit on, apparently. Whereas, because paraplexus is, of course, the people that can't use neuromods, but apparently they can still send them out.
Talos is strictly confidential.
But did I ever get Too Far Too Fast 3? The Reagan era signaled the end of the government's strong support for the space race. Space now belonged only to the interested few, those who could afford it. Historians agreed that Reagan pushed for military justification, and with the right marketing, then perhaps the space program might have survived. However, without significant threat to the US, there seemed to be little incentive. Our only other competitor, the Soviet Union, had already showed the danger of reaching too far too fast. So I think I've read that before. Or I can just fill it in on my own in my head, because it's a very obvious flipped coin version of history, so I can almost write what's going to happen there myself after I've been introduced to the basic idea. So that makes it hard to tell if I've read them before or not. A little bit. Is there anything glass in this room? That should hit it. I mean, those are just windows to the outside. But you can never trust them in this universe. That probably opens to a viewing screen. There's probably a looking glass behind that. Alex Yu, Dr. Rerum Naturalium. So where do I want to go first? Should I poke around? I'm probably not going to forget to use Alex Yu's computer, so let's ignore it for a little bit. Ooh. 6466.
Once things get as bad as I think they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos I. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. But it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will soon.
Okay. So assuming that you can't fabricate these voices and everything, and it is actually being sent from by me, then we have some decent confirmation that yes, I am in fact in favor of destroying this place and everyone on it. Which is rough. Especially since I kind of have not been playing that way so far, as it turns out. So if I save up 3 more of these, I can increase my health by another 50%, which is kind of big. Otherwise, I can go down the lab tech route, allowing me to get more upgrades for some of these alternate weapons, which, frankly, I probably should be. Everything else is mostly Psi-related, or these bonus slots. Yeah, bonus chipsets for my psychotronic situation. And the scope. What did I just get? Bonus damage from super thermal. The other thing I don't have. Yeah, I'm constantly tempted to get more slots for my psycho thing, but it mostly gives you damage for your psychic abilities that I'm not using, which means that it's mostly not particularly useful. Last chance. Blows that would otherwise kill you leave you with 1 health instead. 5-second cooldown. Weird. Weird. So it's relatively straightforward to have a anti-death thing on your character. It's like surprise recovery. It's kind of weird how it has a 5-second cooldown, though. Like, that makes it surprisingly possible to keep having it trigger in the same fight, almost. Weird. Weird. Okay. Let's see. Probably something that's worth less than that, right? Resistance to ether damage. Glide speed. Decrease effects of EMP. Backlash has a chance... Oh, I don't have backlash. There we go. I have a last chance mechanic on our character, apparently. Surprise. Don't have the password, don't need the password. There we go. Concentration mode. Don't want to get frustrated with it, so I just kind of go through it quickly. Fabrication plan for a neuromod. I already had that. I'll take another one. Bam. Gotta catch them all. Now I've got 7 dittos next to each other in a binder. Rooftop bridge controls. Extend bridge. That sounds neat. Let's not do that till I finish reading, though. Missing key card. From Alex Yu to Sarah Alazar. Sarah, I need your help tracking down a missing key card. This should be one of your highest priorities. It's labeled EP-101. Let me know as soon as you find anything. Alex, found it. Neuromod division. On top of the computer cabinet. I'd say someone was trying to hide it, along with what looks like a bug-out bag. Should I be concerned about anything? It's still there, by the way. Oh. So on top of a computer cabinet in the Neuromods division, there's a key card, apparently. Have I found that already, though? EP-101? Rogue Operator. Oh, that goes for a while. From Daniel Shota to Alex Yu. Dr. Yu, I spoke to Lorenzo Calvino and got no response, so bringing the matter to you. There is evidence of an unlicensed operator aboard Talos I. If so, we might be risking another TranStar North incident. I want to ensure the nation's safety and make sure IT protocols are enforced. Chief Show, I doubt that accident has any relevance to what you're describing here. If Lorenzo says an investigation's unnecessary, I believe him. Dr. Yu, an operator follows an owner's commands to the letter. Morgan may have built an unlicensed model, and if so, it may have access to station protocols. I'll take the matter out to the board if I have to, but I won't have Morgan's action placing the station in jeopardy. Are you certain of this? If this operator exists, where would it be? If it's shut down or on standby, it could be anywhere. Do I have permission to begin a search? From Emma Beatty to Alex Yu. Alex? You've made it my duty to keep everyone on this station in good physical condition. Last time I checked, you are part of everyone on the station. By my count, you've missed the past 5 scheduled fitness tests. If you're uncomfortable with some exercises and performing them in front of the crew, I can schedule you time in the fitness center where it's just the 2 of us. Remember, you wouldn't just be doing this to help yourself, but to set an example for the whole staff. Thanks so much. Talos I fitness trainer, Emma Beatty. What if he is infected and he doesn't want anyone to notice? Results of Morgan evaluation from Matthias Cole. Your sibling is indeed different. I've sent the comparisons to you and Bellamy for evaluation. As you'll see, there's noticeable personality drift, more than I'd expect from heavy neuromod cycling. It's even more prominent because of the duration in which these behavior shifts have developed. As requested, I did not discuss this with Morgan. Interestingly, Morgan seems unaware of these shifts. As an aside, I believe this poses interesting questions for other applications of the neuromod, not solely therapy, but reconditioning. That's terrifying. Don't want to be thinking about reconditioning. So this is definitely why I'd be concerned about the idea of using neuromods, is that what if it compromises who you are as a person? And it would appear that the stuff that's happened with Morgan Yu has basically changed her into a different human being as a result. Like which explains the fact that you can make multiple decisions in this game and take different paths through the story and save or kill different people and stuff like that, is that the behavior you have is unpredictable compared to who you were going in. So you don't even have to listen to messages from your past necessarily, because you're not necessarily still the same person with the same idea of how to solve things or what's right to do and stuff like that, because you've had personality drift and you may not even be the same person deep down anymore than the person who shared your face back then. That's a weird thought, right? Well, that'll give us a bridge. That is a long wind-up.